Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello students, how are you all? So dear students, today is the lecture number 18th of the class 11th biology. In the last chapter we have started the kingdom Plantae. The next chapter number 3 we have started plant kingdom. In that chapter we were studying in the lecture number 18 the first video of the chapter number 3rd. In that chapter I have discussed with you that the general description regarding with the kingdom Plantae. So today I will discuss the same topic, that is the kingdom Plantae, but today's topic is the division Algae. As you know very well that in the last video I told you that kingdom Plantae is divided into the 5 divisions. Kingdom Plantae is divided into the 5 divisions. Division Algae are Thallophyta, division Bryophyta, division Pteridophyta, division Gymnosperms and division Angiosperms. These were the 5 divisions of the kingdom Plantae, right? So today we will discuss about the general characteristics of the division Algae. Division Algae is also known as the Thallophyta. Division Algae is also known as Thallophyta. Now dear students, first of all, I hope that you all are making your notes very properly. If anywhere you are facing any kind of the problem, then you can concern to the relative teachers, to me. And these are the today's general characteristics of the division Algae. In the last video, I told you that division Algae is also called the Thallophyta. Why it is called Thallophyta? So Thallophyta is the algae, is the group of plants in which the plant body is not differentiated into root, stems and leaf. Means the plants which by observing you cannot identify them into the stem, leaves and root. So that type of the plants are called thallus. That type of the plants are called thallus, and they are also called Thallophyta. The group of thallus plants are called Thallophyta. So division Algae and Thallophyta is the similar thing. In the last video I told you that algae are the first green multicellular plants on earth. On earth, first green multicellular plants on the earth were the algae. And if anyone will ask to you that first unicellular green plants, then they were the protists. Some unicellular algae like Chlamydomonas are placed into the kingdom Protista. But you will say that phytoplanktons are the first green plants, microscopic green plants on earth, but the first multicellular green plants on earth were the algae. Now, general characteristics. Chlorophyll bearing, simple, thalloid, autotrophic. Simple, chlorophyll bearing. Chlorophyll bearing means chloroplast or chlorophyll is present in the body of algae, due to which they can perform the process of photosynthesis. Simple, thalloid. Thalloid means their body is not differentiated into stem, leaves and roots. Autotrophic. Autotrophic means they follow the process of photosynthesis. That is why they can prepare their food themselves. Mostly aquatic. Mostly aquatic means most variety of the algae is present in the aquatic habitat. This aquatic habitat may be marine or freshwater. Some varieties of algae occurs in the marine water, but they are very less in number. but most of the varieties of algae occurs in the fresh water. Now, as it is written here, occurs in most moist stones, soils and wood. Means the some variety of the algae are present in the moist soil. Moist stones means गीले पत्थरों पर जहां पर नमी रहती हो, in the form of green velvet layer. If you will see that near the tap, that the green layer, you can observe just near the water bodies or in the around the tap in your homes, in your locality, that is called the moist stones. Size of algae is highly variable. Means few algae are very small in size and few species of the algae are very larger in size. From colonial to filamentous. From colonial means they live in colony. Colony. Example is volvox. Volvox is an algae which lives in the colonial form. They live together to form a colony. And filamentous algae means they have a flattened filamentous body. Filamentous means just like this type of the structure. They have the filamentous body, and the example is Ulothrix. Ulothrix and Spirogyra. Ulothrix and Spirogyra are the examples of the filamentous algae. Now, reproduction by vegetative, asexual and sexual. Reproduction by vegetative. Vegetative means from vegetative parts. Vegetative means by budding. You can write here by budding. Okay. Then asexual reproduction by spores, especially called zoospores. And sexual reproduction by fusion. Means when the vegetative reproduction takes place in the algae, then some part of the algae is divide or forms a bud-like structure and they form a new body. Spores are the zoospores. Especially the spores which are formed in the algae are called the zoospores. But on the basis of the asexual reproduction is of three types. First one is the isogamous. Second one is the anisogamous. And third one is the oogamous. Sexual reproduction, you can say that sexual reproduction is of three types: isogamous, anisogamous and oogamous. Isogamous means fusion of same size zoospores. When the same size of the zoospores or motile zoospores. Motiles means the spores which have flagella. Means the zoospores are flagellated. So the spores which have the flagella are of same size. If the same size of the zoospores are fusing together, that type of the reproduction is called isogamous. If the different size of the gametes are fused, different size of the zoospores are fused, that is called the anisogamous. And oogamous, when one non-motile and one motile. Motile means flagellated. So just for example like this, this is the zoospores. So they have the flagella. This is the example of structure of zoospore. So they are having the flagella. So due to the presence of flagella, they are called the motile or flagellated. Motile or flagellated. So when one non-motile means without flagella. So just like this. This is. You can look here. This is the non-motile. This is the non-motile because it does not have flagella, and this is motile. This is motile. So one non-motile and motile zoospores are fused. So this type of the reproduction is called oogamous type. Now come on the next topic. Half of the CO2 fixation on earth carried out by the algae. CO2 fixation means, as you know very well, that on the earth only green plants are having the capability to process the carbon dioxide, to utilize the carbon dioxide, they can convert the carbon dioxide into the food, glucose or starch. So half of the carbon dioxide amount on the earth is converted by the algae. Increases amount of O2 in environment. Means when they will use the carbon dioxide and they will follow the process of photosynthesis, so obviously they will release the amount of the oxygen. They are primary producer because they are they are following the process of photosynthesis. So they produce the oxygen. So they are called the primary producer because they produce oxygen as well as the food. Now, certain algae produce hydrocolloids. Few species of algae are used as food. Few species of algae, like different species are in the marine species, like sargam. Sargam is a species which is used as a food. It is high in protein. The protein amount is very highest in the sargam, so that is used as a food. Certain algae produce hydrocolloids. Hydrocolloids is a type of the chemicals which are released by the algae. Example, algin released by the brown algae and carrageen produced by the red algae. Now, agar is obtained from Gelidium. Gelidium is a species of the algae, and agar is a chemical which is used for growth of microbes. Means at the time of the microbes study, when the scientists take the study of the microbes, in the microbiology lab, so what they do, they use a special type of the chemical, a nutritional chemical, which they have to utilize it for the formation, for the growth of the microbe, that is called the agar. Agar is obtained from a algae that is called the Gelidium. Except these points, you can add the more point. Algae are very smaller in size. Most of the algae is microscopic, and they lack vascular system. Means vascular system is absent. Vascular system means xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem both are the tissues for the transport of the substances in the plants. So because they are very small in size and they are not high from the soil, they are already present in the water or they are present on the earth. So they don't have need to transport the substances from downside to upside in the body. So that is why they lack the vascular system. They don't have the xylem and phloem. The examples of the algae are Spirogyra, Eulothrix, sorghum, volvox, and unicellular, Chara, and many more examples you can note down. As you will take the study of topics in detail form, then you will be aware that what are the examples with the structures of the algae. Okay, now These are the general characteristics of the kingdom algae. These are the just division algae. These are the general characteristics of the division algae. Now, the algae are divided into the classification of algae. Classification of algae means due to the presence of the pigment, due to the presence of the photosynthetic pigment, the algae are divided into the three forms. First one is the chlorophyce. Second one is the phaeophyce. And third one is the rhodophyce. These are the three divisions, three groups of classification, means on the basis of the presence of photosynthetic pigment, the classification of algae is given into the three groups: chlorophyce, phaeophyce and rhodophyce. Chlorophyces are commonly known as green algae. Phaeophyce are commonly known as brown algae, and rhodophyces are known as red algae. Okay. Pigment in the chlorophyce: chlorophyll A and B. A and B is the type of the chlorophyll, and you know very well chlorophyll is a green pigment present in the plants. Phaeophyce contains carotenoids and xanthophyll. These carotenoids and xanthophylls are called the brown pigments. These are present in the brown algae. All three types of the algae follow the process of the photosynthesis. Rhodophyce pigment, phycoerythrocyanin. This is the red pigment which is present in the red algae. They have only slightly differences: green algae, red algae and brown algae. In just like for example green algae, the chloroplast may be spherical, cup shaped. In the brown algae and the red algae, only they have the very slightly differences, and these all are the three classifications of the division algae. The algae are categorized into the three groups: chlorophyce, phaeophyce and rhodophyce. So for the today's, this is the topic, and in the next coming video I will discuss with you the another topic. So till the students have the proper practice, keep proper working and have the proper revision. Continuously visit, watch the videos which are uploaded on the YouTube channel, that is the Golden Flower Palia. All the best. God bless you.
Do self-study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.